Hello, it's me again, and we are working on drilling holes on the pearls, right? Last time we said that we look for to have a drill that is wide, which is not pointed, right? In order to mark and anchor the side of the drill to make a little hole in it, right? And that way get the the stone ready for another kind of drill. And we're working on right now, right, to mark the stone right there. And it's just the mark over there, right? And we're gonna do the same thing with the other stone. And we use the wider tool, right? Like I was telling you, hammering in order to make an edge right? And it's just right there. So it looks very nice, okay? And we're gonna keep on doing the same thing, right, with the rest of the pearls, right? And it's not a you're not gonna have it bouncing all over the place. And because a lot of people say, I'm not gonna do those little things usually just go everywhere, and I don't know what to do. To anchor, right? And that way you won't have any problems later. But if you get one very pointed tool, you're gonna have it bouncing all over the stone, and you won't like to do any kind and it's just a nice edge, right, where we see that it looks easy to move on to the next step of making the hole all the way down. And it's just right there. It was very easy to do, to get some water right in the drill, right, and that way it won't go anywhere. And just do it like this, right? Just gather the drill and the stone, and don't do it straight. Just make it with some sort of a inclination in order to drill. And just right there. Just to make a nice edge where you can get another tool which is sharper, and drill what you need to drill in it, right? And if the hole eventually is drilled too narrow, right, um, just go around it with the wider tool, with a wider drill. And it doesn't take for a long time, right? It's easy as long as you have the right tool. This one has a diamond point, which breaks easily. It's just right there. We have a way to make so many of them, which are ready for to make a lot of pendants. And so we are going to be ready for to go into the market. We're gonna have the sale of the year, right? With all these nice jewelries, and we're gonna have a nice present for all the not only in Christmas but during birthdays and holidays and donations, right? You might own you can donate things that you make, things that you do, and you can somehow, if you have the letter 501c3, you might be able to have money and when you file your taxes, you put a price on the stuff that you're giving away, that you are donating, because eventually you have a prime product that eventually you're gonna get back, right? And wanting to want to do something, to have things done, right, without delay, right? And it's not very hard to just sit down and and just right there, we have all these things that for some people might think that it'll be impossible to go through. We are doing all this stuff in less than an hour. And we can and if we can market all this right with friends and family, and I usually tell you to go to the flea market nearest to your home so you can raise revenue, some money, in order to purchase, right, some other kind of materials like gold chains and silver chains, so you can make them, right? You can and eventually using the tools that we have, right, we can keep up on cleaning the stones, right? This room is a little bit dark because has been raining for 3 days, and it's cloudy and it's clear and it's cloudy and it's clear and it rains and it's windy, and it's February, right? The weather's of February. And as you see, it won't take for a long time to have these things done. And we can make marvelous designs with it, right? And with the help of the Lord, market all the things that we have in order to create a good see is we have a good target a point where we can just drill a very and some of the pearls are not too small. Some of them are very small, like this one right here. Right. They're small and they can get broken easily, right? We have to just grab it firmly and have because the drill gets easy when there is not really a space where it can enter. But we have plenty of big stones, right? We can work with. Meanwhile, we find. Okay, just right there. And so it's not a very easy to work with very small stones, right? But we see that so just right there, right? We are going to keep on working with the rest of the pearls, right? And we're gonna have a very nice hose, like you see. We have to grab firmly, right, in order to make the sign where the other drill is gonna get into permanently, right? And that way we can continue, right, and make it the nice design. And like we were telling you, right, the little holes eventually end up like this ones, right, which is something very nice, right? And the perforation where everything will go, eventually we can be able to see like that, right? Anyways, let us just gather some other time, right? I hope it can be helpful for you.